All right, we have breaking news now. Sky 9 is over a scene in Hollywood and Highland right now, in Hollywood, of course, where you've got a large crowd gathering out. There was a candlelight vigil of justice for justice tonight. What we're seeing right now is a lot of people who have filled the streets, kind of spread into the streets and kind of blocking traffic, walking through lanes of traffic right now. It doesn't appear there's anything violent going on. It appears mostly peaceful, but we do see LAPD moving in. We saw a number of cruisers. We saw a number of officers in what appears to be possibly riot gear. It's hard to tell from this vantage point.
Yeah,
but,
some of them do have riot gear. They're in the middle of the street. We've seen protesters walking up and down Hollywood Boulevard, as Tom mentioned, briefly pausing. A few skirmishes here and there, but again, as Tom mentioned, we haven't seen any violence. This appears to be a peaceful protest. This involves Black Lives Matter. It is in response and in support of the families of two recent high-profile cases of men of color who were killed by police officers. And again, this protest happening right now on the streets of Hollywood. KCAL 9's Lori Perez live for us in Hollywood tonight. Lori, I know you're following these developments. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, before that group made their way down Vine towards Hollywood Boulevard, they were here at the corner behind me. This is Sunset and Vine. And here a group of about 3 or 4 dozen people had been gathered chanting on the corner. They created that memorial. Then at about 9:45, they started marching away from here. You know, this group made that candlelight memorial to honor Daunte Wright and Adam Toledo, whose shooting deaths at the hands of police are being protested in cities all over the country. And more generally, this was an anti-police brutality vigil. Lots of people here tonight have marched and protested and held vigils many times since last summer. The anger and tension of that time renewed now by those latest shootings. And as we wait for a verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial, he's the former Minneapolis police officer charged in the killing of George Floyd last May. When we asked some in tonight's crowd what compels them to keep coming out here, we found a mix of frustration and hope.
I felt like, maybe there would be some momentum and we would move somewhere, and the reforms that people are pressing would, that there would actually be taken seriously rather than we just see the same and nothing actually change.
It just happens over and over and over. Nothing feels like it's getting better. Nothing feels like it's changing. It feels like we're maybe even sliding backwards. So I do what I can, and most of the time, what I can do legally is just to come out and be part of the masses.
It's gonna take time, but eventually, like my generation, we're gonna become the people that's lawmakers and judges and police officers. And it will be a time where we won't have to deal with this, and we just gotta keep making our voice heard.
Now, a crowd marching here 2 nights ago grew to more than 100 people and was declared an unlawful assembly. But as you said, as you mentioned at the top, this event tonight has been largely peaceful. The police have really been staying across the street, so there hasn't been any interaction at all between the two groups. Now, earlier this week, law enforcement, faith leaders, and community advocates came out. They had a massive press conference, and they really made a plea for calm, especially as we await that verdict in the Chauvin trial. Depending on the verdict, they really want people to remain peaceful. They want people to express themselves. They say they are going to support people's First Amendment rights, but they really do want to avoid some of the looting and rioting that we saw last summer. We are live in Hollywood tonight. I'm Lori Perez. Back to you.
Lori, thank you. We're going to go back up to the sky to give you one live look again at what Lori is mentioning, this ongoing march. These protesters are flanked by and being followed by LAPD here. Now, this is Hollywood Boulevard, just past Orange. So they are past Hollywood and Highland. They're heading westbound down Hollywood Boulevard, past some of these major landmarks, some of the big box stores, a major thoroughfare, obviously, in the city of Los Angeles, and they're continuing on their way. We're going to keep our eye on this breaking news, this protest happening here in Hollywood, and we'll bring you any updates here on KCAL 9.